spirit deep in the flame. Curse of the wicked creeps into my frame. And the glow is a guide. Time is cold forlorn. And the rage smothers all in a molten scorn. Broken blade, revenge is calling. Savage shade in the dark at dash. Broken blade, black blood falling. Shadow of the ash. Through rubble, rock and stone, the ashes of my home. The chill sting of hatred creeps into my bones. Brand of the phantom, hilt of the sun, hand of the shadow, gift of the one, and the gates ever higher, earth and root and tree will burn in the fires of industry. Broken blade, revenge is calling. Savage shade in the dark at dash. Broken blade, black blood falling. Shadow of the ash.
City ground and Bowen.
Well, that was absolutely calm.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Middlesbrough, northeast of England, will you please welcome your host of Dozzers Football Stand? It's the man with the eye in blue, it's Mr. Darryl Johnson.
And a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everyone for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the 29th of May 2021, live from sunny Teesside up in the northeast of England. It's Middlesbrough, of course. However, it's a championship game that doesn't feature Middlesbrough today. It is the EFL Championship playoff final. It is the Bees, Brentford, up against the Swans, or as a lot of people call them, the Jacks. I can't remember which one's which. Whether it's the Jacks or the Swans. It's Swansea City anyway. So it's the Welsh against the English. This is going to be one heck of a battle. What a spectacle we should have for you all today. Welcome everyone who's just joined us on this Saturday afternoon. Great to have your company as always. Do get involved in the live chat. And of course your predictions are open till kickoff, which is at 3 p.m. today, live from Wembley Stadium. I mean, I'm not live from Wembley Stadium, but I'm live in Middlesbrough. But the game's taking place at Wembley Stadium. So I'm looking forward to this. As a neutral, it should be an enthralling contest, really. Be interesting to see exactly what happens. I think, to be honest with you, it all depends. We say this a lot with EFL Championship playoffs. Well, not just the playoffs, but also cup finals as well. We say this a lot. If you don't turn up, you're not going to win. So you have to turn up and perform to the best of your ability in these games. And we've had some good player finals in the past. Last time, don't forget, Brentford missed out on promotion through extra time. They reached this final once again. 2 seasons on the bounce for them, and they lost against Fulham last time. And also we had Aston Villa won 2-1 before. Fulham beat Aston Villa 1-0. We've had teams who win by only 1 goal, which just shows that a 1-goal lead can be pivotal. And I don't say pivotal lightly either. It can be really pivotal. So if you don't understand pivotal, basically it's in a way, I'm basically saying it's crucial, basically, if you don't understand what pivotal means. But yeah, it's always crucial to have a one-goal lead, because in the past we've had teams go up by 1 goal. Fulham, Villa, Fulham again, obviously, against Villa. You know, we've had 1-0s, we've had 2-1s, so it's all down to who wants it more in these games. So do like the stream, that'll be brilliant, and hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Don't forget to join me later on tonight as well. We have got the Champions League final to look forward to later this evening. I'm not sure if this is happening for anyone else, but this is happening for me. For some reason, why is my iPad connected to the data for starters? That shouldn't happen. I'll explain it. My iPad was meant to be connected to the Wi-Fi and it's connected to the data. So no wonder it's going wonky on there. Oh my. Right, well, we'll try that again. Let's have a look. Right. I'm not sure if the camera quality is any good for anyone. If it isn't, I will just let you know we are streaming in 720 because that's the highest you can stream in a minute. For some reason it's on auto for me. It's gone to 240. So just make sure that your quality is at least 480 or 720. Otherwise it'll look strange. But it's nothing to do with me, I'm afraid. It's just YouTube streaming for you. It's a bit stupid, to be honest, isn't it? Lineups, by the way, have come out, and we'll go through them in a couple of moments' time. Your comments, and don't forget, make sure you get your predictions in the live chat. If there's any Swans fans watching, I'm sorry to tell you this, I've gone for a 1-1 draw, and I think Brentford will win in extra time. So that's what I think, but to be honest with you, well, it doesn't matter too much to me who goes up, because, you know, I'm watching this as a neutral, and I'd be pleased for Brentford to go up. If Swansea were to go up, I wouldn't have any problem with that as well, because both of these teams have earned the right to get to this final, and both teams probably deserve to go up with how they've played this season in Championship. 2 superb teams this season. So do like the stream, that'd be brilliant. Let's get up to 10 likes. For the regulars, I've got the big can of iron brew today. Got the nice big can of iron brew for the game. And I haven't got any more for tonight, mind. It's the last one I've got, so I will have the iron brew later on for the Champions League final, which is taking place at 7 o'clock tonight. That's when I'll be live from. Let's have a look. So Joe Jumping's gone for 3-1Bs. The Champions League's on BT Sports. I have both Sky and BT Sports. I don't know how mine, but there you go. Welcome Liam Martin and Joe Jumping as well in the live chat. And anyone else who's just tuned in, do get involved in the live chat. That'd be brilliant, of course. And then I can obviously mention you in the stream. I'm having Coke. Ooh, boo. That's a shame, never mind. Your prediction, also the famous on air is signed. The famous calendar and the famous boards. Oh, the board. Yeah, that won't be coming into play today. The famous on air signs on. The famous calendar is normally it's actually there, so it's not in the camera. Harry Critchlow, how are you? Thank you for joining. What's your dad doing? Oh, I haven't got a clue, to be honest with you. I think he's downstairs sorting stuff on his laptop, so as far as I know, that's what he's doing. I've sent the link of to everyone on Instagram. I did do a poll, by the way, on Instagram a couple of minutes ago, just to see, because personally I think Brentford might go up, and I asked people who's going to win the promotion, Don't forget, you can get involved in these polls and stuff, etc. when I eventually put them on, and you can also get involved on Instagram at Dazzers_football_stand. I'll put it in the live chat in a moment. And you can also follow me on Twitter at DarrellJohnson02. I'll also put that in the live chat in a moment as well. But we did a poll. It's only been up for about just under 30 minutes. But we've had already 18 votes, 15 votes for Brentford. So 83% of people think that Brentford are going to get promotion, and only 3 people think that Swansea are going to go up. So shout out to everyone who did get involved in this poll. Joe Hay 19, Charlie Lowe, Connor Valley, Charlie Tullock, Darryl Stimpson, Barleo, Charlie 25567555, Jake Johnson, Joshua, Tyler Holiday, Kishy Boy, don't know what that is, Jacob Allenson, Reece Ellison, One in Ben, and Villa Scott. They've all gone for Brentford. Patrick Morgan, Callum Mitford, and Peter Curry have all gone for Swansea. So thank you everyone who did get involved in that poll. Interesting to see that 87% think that Brentford will go up. They did bottle it last year, didn't they? So there you go. Where's the poll? It's on Instagram. So if you want to get on Instagram, it's Dozzers_football_stand. I'll just put this in here now while I'm at it. Stand. And you can also follow me on Twitter, DarrylJohnson02 on Twitter. So there we go. Can I see it soon? Flags today? Not flags today. No. I'm not doing guest the badges now until August. Just to let you know, because I don't want to do them for the cup finals, because to be honest with you, it's a lot of work actually to even do half of these streams, especially when I'm so busy at the minute. Yeah, poll. It's a poll. Yeah, it's you basically vote who you think's going to win. A lot of people have gone for Brentford, so a vast majority. Let's just say that. So 83%. It's quite a high amount for people. So there you go. If you just joined us, hello, please do like the stream. It'd be great to see what you guys have to say as well. So get involved in live chat and make sure you get your predictions in the chat. I do write down the predictions in the book until 3 o'clock. That's how we usually do it. That's until kickoff comes. Pro Clubs Clips, hello. Come on, you Swans. Hey, best of luck. Can I check, by the way, is it definitely Swans or is it Jacks? Because I'm getting Swansea fans saying come on the Jacks, and Swansea fans before saying come on Swans. And if you're a Swansea fan, I just want to check. Is it definitely Swans or is it Jacks? It's the nickname. Because I'm getting absolutely mixed up. I get mixed up very easily, mind. I'll say Brentford to win. Nice. Yeah, it's on my Instagram story. So, but I think it's Swans. I personally think it's Swans. Jack Army. Oh well, if a Swansea fan says it's Jack Army, then it's Jacks then. So it's the Jack Army then. Okay. The Cameron 125. I think it'd be nice for Brentford to be in the Premier League for the first time in over 60 years. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. You know, I'd like Brentford to go up. I mean, that's no disrespect to Swansea. You know, both teams deserve to be in this final, and I'll be watching this as a neutral. I remember watching both teams playing against our home team, Middlesbrough. That's where I'm watching from. And to be honest with you, we didn't turn up against half of them. Swansea, we had a better game against. Brentford absolutely tore us to bits. But Swansea, we could have got at least a point out of them. I'm not going to lie, they were very lucky with the penalty and half of the decisions. But it was just one of them things. It's football for you. Scotty B, hello, famous man flying in. Predictions 1-1. Just so you know, if you are putting your prediction in, your prediction has to be right after 90 minutes. If it goes to extra time, unless you predicted a draw, your prediction will not be correct. That's how it's been. But to be honest, next season I'll probably change that rule for the cup games. I said already, Brentford will probably go back down. They go up. But will Swansea stay up though? I don't know, because yeah, they have experience in the Premier League. They don't have a manager who, personally, has managerial experience in the Premier League. He hasn't got experience in the Prem, and I don't think either of them will stay up, to be honest with you. But then again, we've been proven wrong in the past. We thought Leeds weren't going to get very far, and they got into mid-table. So, you know, anything can happen. Wolves went up, they stayed up, went into Europe, and you know, Sheffield United got promoted, went straight into Europe. Well, nearly went into Europe. They just about missed out. And then they got relegated. So, you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen in the Premier League. It's a very unpredictable league, especially at the minute. Scotty B has gone for 1-1. I'm having to use a pencil, by the way, because I've lost me... for some reason, I've lost my pen, for some reason. Rules being broken, I see, for next season. Well, not broken. I'm just changing them up. I'm tempted to change it to just so that whatever prediction you put, even if it's after extra time, is still in play. Because I've realised it's a bit, it's a bit of a, it's a bit ridiculous really. Till the 90 minutes, so I'll decide before next season. The lineups then have come out. For the Jack Army, Swansea City in goal for them's number 1, Freddie Woodman. Number 6 is Mark Grehy. Number 9 is Jamal Lowe. Number 10 is Andre Ayew. Oh, hang on, I've missed a few. Well, actually, I'll go through them again. I've missed quite a few of them there. Oh, dear me. So, number 1 is Freddie Woodman. Number 5 is Mark Grehy. Number 6 is Jay Fulton. 8 is Matt Grimes. 9, Jamal Lowe. 10, Andre Ayew. 14, Conor Houlihan. Number 23 is Connor Roberts. 24, Jake Bidwell. Number 26, Kyle Norton. And 44, Ben Cabango. It is a 4-3-3 formation for Swansea. They've got Kyle Norton, Cabango, Gray, and also Bidwell in defence. And in midfield is Fulton, Grimes, and Houlihan. Superb play, by the way, Connor Houlihan. And the 3 up top is Connor Roberts, Andre Ayew, and Jamal Lowe. So a very strong lineup for Swansea City. On the bench for them is 18 Hamer, 2 Bennett, 3 Manning, 22 Lati Boydere, I believe that's the guy from Manchester City. 34 Freeman, 7 Smith, 21 Dander, 17 Whittaker, and 20 Cullen. For the Bees, Brentford, their lineup is number 1 David Raya, number 5 Ethan Pinnock, 7 Sergi Canos, 8 Matthias Jensen, 9 Emiliano, number 17 Ivan Toney, number 18 Pontus Jansson, number 19 Brian Embreno, number 22 Henrik Dalsgaard, 27 Vitaly Janelt, and 30 is Mads Worslev. Funny enough, I didn't make any mistakes with that one. That's strange. Of course, Ivan Toney had to play, and so did Andre Ayew. You'd expect both of them to be playing. Two fantastic players this season. If you just joined us, by the way, do like the stream. That would be brilliant. Let's get up to at least 10 likes, as we usually do on the stream. Brentford are playing a very interesting formation. It is a back 3. Henrik Dalsgaard, Pontus Jansson, Ethan Pinnock in defence. They've got 4 in midfield. Worslev, Jensen, Janelt, and Canos all in midfield. Ahead of them at centre attack in mid is Emiliano, behind Brian Embreno and Ivan Toney. 3-4-1-2 formation. Fair to say, it's not a very popular formation on FIFA, let's just say that. And on the bench for Thomas Frank's side is Daniels, Charlie Good, Reed, Stevens, Norgard, Bidstrup, Godos, Fosu, and Fors. So that is the 2 lineups for today. It's Brentford up against Swansea City. So let's have a look at where these two finished in the table then. Looking at this season's stats, top scorer, of course, Ivan Toney, looking to win promotion this season with Brentford. And Brentford this season, they had a decent season, didn't they? They were obviously unlucky in the playoff, unlucky in the playoffs last season. And they managed to get into the top 4, which was good for them. They were unlucky to not get promotion this season. Norwich and Watford both finishing in the top 2. Brentford finished 3rd on 87 points, which is not too bad actually. 87 points, scored 79 goals. They are, believe it or not, the top scorers in the league. Swansea finished 4th on 80 points. Barnsley finished on 78, and then Bournemouth just about managed to get in there on 77. And the semi-finals, very interesting semi-finals, has to be said. We had Barnsley against Swansea. Andre Ayew scoring an important goal to give them a lead going into that second leg at the Liberty Stadium. and they only just about scraped through. They drew 1-1 in that second leg, but it was enough to take them through to the final. And then Brentford miraculously turned it all around. They went 2-0 down on aggregate in that second leg and turned it around to win 3-2 on aggregate. So they did very well. And that, by the way, is the sign of things to come, because if Brentford go 1-0 down, I can see them coming back, because they have done that all season. They've been really, really good. So, of course, before the playoffs, they ended the season on a high. Their last 5 games, they didn't lose. They hadn't lost a game before the playoffs, by the way. This is in the actual season. They hadn't lost since the 3rd of March away to Norwich. Since then, they'd won, drew, won. So they've had some really good results this season. And obviously that's 7-2 against Wickham. That was against Wickham. Absolutely incredible. But the players to watch out for, I think, today, I think we all know, is of course Andre Ayew and Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney came to Brentford this season, and then he has scored 31 goals. And by the way, he's got the most goals than anyone else since 2004-2005. 31 goals to his name. The referee today, by the way, is Chris Kavanagh. Oh, God help you. Chris Kavanagh is the referee. The last couple of meetings between these two sides, obviously the 27th of January, the 2 games this season in the Championship were both 1-1 draws. Could it be the same tonight? But one person has to win and one has to lose. But the last team to actually win a game between the two sides was Brentford. 3-1 at, well, it was at Griffin Park, wasn't it, at this point? Ollie Watkins, when he played for them, now plays for Aston Villa. And Swansea beat them. So there's been some decent games between these two sides. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how tonight plans out. A couple of injury concerns. Players missing for the two teams today is Granada International Shandon Baptiste. Also Josh De Silva and Rico Henry, who got injured in the first leg, I believe, at Bournemouth. So that was they're the 3 players missing for Thomas Frank's team. For Steve Cooper's side, there's a few players out for them. Stephen Bender is out with an injury. Oliver Cooper's out injured. Jordan Morris is also out injured. Brandon Cooper is also out injured. Wayne Routledge picked up an injury the other game as well. And also Tivonge Wushesha, who's been injured for quite a while by the looks of it. So they're the main injury issues. And don't forget, we have got the Champions League final tonight, which I'll be also live for from 7 o'clock tonight. Games kick off about 8 o'clock kick off, I think it is tonight. But welcome to Tom Brady, Tom Brady fan TB12. Thank you very much for joining the stream, mate. Up the Swans is what he says. And why always CT Media? Decent name, I have to say. It's quite a long name, but very, very good. Let's put hi. Yes, hi. Welcome along. Welcome along if you just joined us. It's great to see everyone. Great to see some different fans and different people in the stream as well. Always good to see new people. And whether you're a Swans fan or a Brentford fan, always welcome on the channel, especially with these streams. So best of luck for today's game. But me personally, I'd love to see Brentford go up. I don't think they've been up. They obviously haven't been up in over 60 odd years. So it'd be nice to see a new team in the Premier League, and it'd be nice to see how Ivan Toney copes in the Premier League as well. But Swansea, I wouldn't be surprised if Swansea got promotion, because Swansea have that experience. They've got Andre Ayew, who has been a Premier League player before, alongside Jordan Ayew. And they've got other Premier League players in there. Conor Hourihane, really, really good player as well, I have to say. So they've probably got more experience than Brentford do. But it all depends on who turns up. So it's going to be a fascinating game, hopefully. Let's have a look at the preview side of it. Let's have a look. Preview it. There is, I believe, 20,000 fans in the stadium because I think they increased it to what it was originally going to be. After suffering a 9th failed playoff appearance in the EFL only last year, Brentford are just one win away from becoming the 50th different club to play in the Premier League ahead of their second ever playoff final at this level. A game often described as the world's most valuable game, they are the form side, having lost just one of the last 14 matches. And that defeat, by the way, was away to Bournemouth in that 1-0 defeat. Although Brentford had a 50% clean sheet rate across the 14 fixtures mentioned above, they squandered a lead to draw 1-1 in both league head-to-heads against Swansea City. However, they notably recovered a league high 23 points when conceding first in the 2020-21 season. And as a bonus to the Bees, favourable odds actually, Brentford manager Thomas Frank also boosted a 50% win rate from managerial head-to-heads against Steve Cooper, winning 3, drawing 2 and only losing 1 within that record. All 3 victories saw his side score in both halves and hold a 2-0 half-time lead, so watch out for that. Despite striking first in both semi-final legs against Barnsley, Swansea are deserving sportsbooks outsiders on paper. They finished 7 points below Brentford in the regular championship season, and with 4 of the last 6 second-tier player finals favouring the higher finishers, the Swans already appear to face an uphill battle. I don't see that. I don't think they've got an uphill battle really, because I know they came up against Barnsley in the semi-finals, and yeah, I don't think they played to their full potential against them. But I think they can certainly cause a lot of problems for this Brentford side. Defensively, I can say Brentford haven't been amazing, but neither have Swansea defensively this season. And Carl Norton, I did forget to mention him as well, because he does have a lot of experience from, was he playing with Tottenham Hotspurs before, something like that. So they've got experience in that team. Brentford don't have Premier League experience in their side. So it's a difficult one to call really, because when it's a playoff final, you have to turn up. And if you don't turn up, you're not going to win. So it all depends on who turns up. But as a neutral, I'm really looking forward to this game, because I think this will be a very entertaining battle. Championship playoff finals are always the most competitive one, because you have a place in the Premier League at stake. I'm breaking it, to be honest. To be honest with you, mate, if it goes to penalty shootout, right, I think there's a lot of people who noticed on when United lost on penalties. Still learning from that. But I always get nervous with penalty shootouts, and it doesn't matter what team it is. I feel the nerve that the penalty taker has, because the penalty takers must have some nerve to step up in a penalty shootout, especially when you're at Wembley Stadium, a 90,000 seater stadium, humongous stadium with a lot of pressure on your shoulders, especially if you're a young player like Ivan Toney. Although he's scored practically every single penalty, players like him, young players who don't have that much experience in these player finals, could feel the pressure. So it's all down to who takes their chances more and who wants it more. But I'm looking forward to this. I hope you are as well. A reminder, by the way, for those who don't know, if you are in the stream expecting to see game footage, well, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed, because we can't show the game footage, unfortunately, as it is due to copyright. It is illegal, and I don't fancy getting my channel taken down anytime soon, considering I've worked on it for about 4.5 years now, so I don't fancy losing me channel anytime soon. Let's have a look. Joe Gilman and Ivan Toney have to play. Yeah, well, him and Andre Ayew both have to play. They're two of the best strikers in the league at the minute, and if they hadn't played, then I don't know what I would have said, to be honest with you. I see a couple of Swansea fans in the live chat. Best of luck for the game, of course. I still love a good watch along. Hope Brentford win. Yeah, well, I'm hoping Brentford win. That's no disrespect to Swansea. I mean, I don't really care who wins, to be honest with you. But I'd like Brentford to win. It'd be nice to see a new team in the Premier League. But if Swansea were to get promoted, one, I wouldn't be surprised because they have more experience, and two, I wouldn't complain at all. Two teams that deserve to be in this final. Let's have a look. All my prayers to Swansea City AFC today. Please, I wish we could come back to the Premier League. Greetings from Uganda, up in East Africa. I'll get me teeth in. That might be a good idea. Uganda in East Africa. The only Swan fan in the northern part of the country. Really? Well. There you go. Thank you very much for joining us from Uganda. All the best to you down there. Greetings from the northeast of the United Kingdom, the northeast of England. It's definitely someone I could share a pint with. You could say that. Unfortunately, I don't drink. So I may be old enough to drink. I'm 18, believe it or not. People think I'm in my 20s, but I'm only 18. But no, I don't drink. No, it's just, I've got enough problems going on, so I don't want to be drinking alcohol and then end up with more issues. Especially with what I've heard from, especially from what I've heard about alcohol giving you this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I just don't want to do that. If you haven't already done so, do make sure you get your predictions in the live chat. I do write down the predictions until kickoff comes at 3 o'clock, and then we close the predictions. It's predictions game we do, but we take the rules seriously. So I try and make it a bit of fun, but I also keep it serious as well. So sort of level between them two. So yeah, great to see some people from all over the UK, all over from different countries as well. And this is what I like about doing YouTube, especially with the. I've only just started doing YouTube streams, to be honest with you, and already I'm enjoying them. You know, we've got 20 odd people in stream already. Let us know where you're watching from. But what I like about YouTube, and I've been asked this many times, that, you know, people say, "Oh, what's the best part about doing YouTube?" For me, it's being able to communicate with people who you don't know. You know, they'll come to me, complete strangers. You know, I've never seen them before. You get to meet new people. You get to communicate with other people, and not just that, but you communicate with people around the world as well. So that's what the beauty is of it. It's the beauty of it. So let us know where you're watching from. It's always good to hear where people are watching from, wherever you are around the globe. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Great to have your company. If you're living in the United Kingdom, by the way, the game is on Sky Sports main event. If you're watching from another country, I'm not certain where the game is actually on in the other countries. I will have a look online for you. So if you let us know where you're watching from, I can tell you where you can access it. Let's have a look. No. What's that? Where's the thing that tells us? Let's have a look. Oh. All these stupid things coming up. Is there any way of finding out where you can watch it from any other countries? I assume if you're watching in the United States, it'll be ESPN possibly, because I know that's the main one. I can't find anything, never mind. I did try, I'm afraid, but I can't find anything there. So we'll just get back to the main business. We got what have we got? 30, is that? Let me refresh this. Just under 30 in the stream. That's nice. Great to see people in the stream. Yeah, but if you're watching in the United Kingdom, it is Sky Sport main event, and the Champions League final later on tonight, which I will be live for, is on BT Sports. So let's have a look at any other comments here. Swansea fan here as well, says Logan 5. Is that Logan? It's definitely 5 and not an S. I'm pretty certain I've read that right. Swansea fan here as well. Yeah, we're getting a lot of Swansea fans in the stream. No Brentford fans. But that's no problem, to be honest with you. although I say that, I've just seen one Brentford fan just pop up. Although people see this as being a tight game, I feel it could be a landslide win for either team, but as a Bees fan, I'm predicting 3-1 Brentford. That's interesting, that, because what he said is very, very true. You know, this is the thing with cup finals. You think it's going to be evenly matched. And the last couple of player finals, by the way, have been decided by one goal. So anything can happen. It can go either way. It could either be a landslide victory, or it could be a 0-0, a ball draw, or a game that could be just one goal. So he does make a valid point, but personally, I do think this will be a tight game. I've gone for 1-1. I think we'll go to extra time. I just hope we don't go to penalties, because oh God, I hate it when it goes to penalties, because it's the worst way for any team to lose. Whether you support them, whether you don't support them, whether you're a rival, it's the worst way for any team to lose. And I do not like penalty shootouts, but as a football fan, you have to get used to it. You have to get used to the pain and the torture of it. It's one of them things. I'll write down your predictions though here. Let's have a look. So where are the other predictions? I haven't missed any, by the way. I'll just check. Now 3-1, 2-1. 1-1. No, I haven't missed any. Right, so we'll write this down here. So Logan 5 has gone for 3-0 to Swansea. Ooh, okay. So potentially a landslide victory. Okay. Hoping for a good game. Cheers from Orlando, Florida. Aye, thanks for joining us all the way from Florida. I've heard it's nice down there. Never been, but I know two mates who now live in Peterborough, who used to live in Florida. They went to high school in Florida, but they're originally from the United Kingdom. So they said it's quite nice down there. It wasn't when the was it the typhoons or the tornadoes that were going on over there a couple of years ago. But I saw stuff about that, and it didn't seem particularly pleasant with what was going on. But well, to be honest with you, I feel like we've had half of the typhoons here anyway. So some of the wild weather we've been having this year, it's been nothing on. So I'm a fan of neither of these teams, but these games are exhilarating usually. They are normally exciting games, and you know I always look forward to these. You know, the player finals. I'll be doing the League 1 and League 2 one, by the way, for those who are interested, tomorrow and Monday afternoon as well. You know, because the player finals I look forward to. I even watched the FA Trophy final, which I think it was Hornchurch that won it, and I was watching that, and I was like, you know, I was excited for that. I always get excited for these cup finals. You can't beat a good cup final, especially when there's fans in the stadium. If it's a cup final and there's no fans in it, it doesn't feel the same. We all say football without fans is nothing. So it's great to see Brentford and Swansea fans. I know it's only a limited amount of them, but it's good to see some fans in the stadium, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So Rubenio, I don't know how you actually pronounce that. I apologise. I think the first part's Ruben, but I don't know if it's Rubenau or Rubenio. I don't know how you say it. Sorry about that. 3-1 Brentford. All right. If you don't know me, by the way, I'm well known for telling some jokes in the stream. So you'll get one or two jokes. I say one or two. You'll probably get a lot more than that. So if you like some jokes, then brilliant. If you don't, sorry. Harry Lawton, thank you very much for joining. Has gone for 2-1 to Brentford. Okay, that's fine. It's hard to believe, right, that Swansea City go into this as the underdogs on the odds. They go in as the underdogs. But it's hard to tell where to use the favourites. I know if you look at the table, I think a lot of people go off the table. Brentford would go in as the favourites, given their table, given the standing, in the table, and the fact that the top scorers in the league, with the man who is top scorer. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? But it's hard to pick a winner. It really is hard to pick a winner. But I say it doesn't really matter too much who wins for me. I'm just looking forward to the game as a neutral, and obviously best of luck to the two teams. Kickoff's coming in just under 20 minutes time, so make sure you get your predictions in the live chat. 2-1 Brentford. I'll just warn you, you do see me waffle on here and then, but I suppose that's normal with YouTube. 2-1 extra time, Swans win. Right, okay. You know, actually, yeah, we'll scrap the 90-minute rule. So if you want to predict a win after extra time, then that's fine, do that. So Pro Clubs Clips. I assume it's a person that plays Pro Clubs. Hence by the name. Bit ironic if you don't play Pro Clubs after sorry, itchy nose. Be a bit ironic if you don't play Pro Clubs when your name's Pro Club Clips. Be a bit strange, wouldn't it? We've got how many have we got? 40 people? Oh, 50 people. Oh, brilliant. This is lovely. Thank you everyone for joining us. Great to see you all. Great to see the new people as well popping in. So Reese R has put hey Duzzer with a hashtag. I assume I think I've seen that name before in the live chat. I can't quite remember. But he's gone for 4-1 Brentford. Ooh, there's a few people who are going for some very tight games, and there's people who are going for, you know, landslide wins for both of these teams. So, hey, we'll see how it plans out. So we'll see what happens. But this is Brentford's second player final in a row. And for their sake, let's hope it's not two bottled finals on the bounce for them. But I don't know. Anything can happen. AVFC RB, so it's an Aston Villa fan. It's gone for Brentford win. Okay, that's cool. Thank you very much for joining. RB. I'm just writing these down, so if you're wondering why I've gone quite a second. 1-0 Brentford. I'm just putting B's and Swans on there. Chris Price, thank you for joining. Come on, you Swans. 2-1 he's gone for. Alright. By the way, if you have just joined us, let us know where you're watching the stream from. Oh dear. Sorry about that. It's OBS for you, by the way. If that ever happens, by the way, it's OBS. It always happens because the connection in this house is awful. I'm having to use my mobile data every time I'm up here. So yeah, if it does lag at any point, apologies about it. There's nothing I could do, unfortunately. So I just thought I'd just put that out there for the minute. As I was just saying, let us know where you're watching to see where people are watching from, especially if you're watching here. Simon M has joined us. Easy win for Swans. With RU, they can't lose. I don't know what people have said before with... Oh, did you hear that voice break? People have said in the past, oh, with so-and-so they can't lose. And that's never been the case. You know, no team is based around one player. What's happening here? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Okay. Where were we? So yeah, Simon M is watching from Florida as well. Miami in Florida. Oh, lovely place. Thank you very much for joining from there. I'll say if you just joined, apologies if it ends up being laggy. We do drop frames now and again. It's the connection in this house. It's awful. It's what happens when you use Virgin Media. So it's one of them things, unfortunately. Technical issues that we can't do anything about. So Chris Price, as I was aware, 2-1 to Swans. That's fine. Simon M has gone for 3-0 Swansea, and he's watching from Florida. So if you're watching from the United States, hello. TD5, that is my predictions. 2-1 to Brentford, and I'm from Leeds. Ooh. One of Borough's rivals, Leeds. But cheers for joining from Leeds. I know you're only about an hour and a half from me, but it's good to see you anyways. Thank you for joining. Rivalries don't matter in these sort of games because it's not a rivalry, is it? It's just a playoff final, so it's a neutral stream. But thank you for joining us anyway. Hello, Box. Hello, Box matey. Hope you're doing well. Box is one of the regulars on the channel. For those who don't know, hope you're doing well. So TD521 to the B's. Good to see you, Daz. How was your break? I don't know what break you're on about. I haven't really had a break, to be honest. I did the stream on Sunday and then the stream on Wednesday, and then I've got this stream now. So I've had 1 or 2 days really, but yeah, I haven't really had a break as such. I've been washed off my feet with radio, etc. So there you go. It's been very hectic anyway, and this weekend's not going to be well. This weekend will fly by, really. Don't forget to join us later on tonight after the game. We'll be live from... what time's kick-off? 7 o'clock? No, we won't be able to watch the game live, I'm afraid, because it says down below we're not allowed to show the game footage. It is copyright. It is illegal to do it, I'm afraid. I'm not going to lie, copyright's a stupid rule, but we have to go by it. We'll be live from 7 o'clock. For the Man City-Chelsea Champions League final. So there we go. Yeah, it's 8 PM kickoff. Yeah, that's what time it is. Yeah, apologies to Eddie, by the way, who's just joined us. But we are not allowed to show the game footage, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, they're not my rules. I'm not going to lie. The copyright is it's a stupid rule. To be honest with you, this copyright, but. You can't break the rules, I'm afraid. That's the problem with YouTube these days. We are... Oh, goodness me, that's gone quickly. We've got just under 15 minutes till kick-off. Hey, doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Okay, and let's have a look. We've got over 14 likes in a minute, which is good. Keep them coming, that'll be brilliant. So, gonna sub, nice, cheers. 8 PM kickoff, yeah, thank you very much, Brandon. Brandon Walker, yeah, I've seen him in the stream before a few times. Thanks for joining, mate. Box has gone for an exhilarating game, 4-3 to Brentford. Wow. I tell you, that'd be one heck of a final, wouldn't it, if that happened? So 4-3 to the Bees. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Out of all the predictions we've got so far, there's me and Scotty B have both gone 1-1. But the rest of the predictions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people are predicting wins. But only 1, 2, 3, 4 people are going for a win for Swansea. Leeds 4 0. I'm not going to lie, we were just embarrassing that season. We were embarrassing last season. This season we're been better, but last season was terrible under Jonathan Woodgate. Bazia Khan in the chat, by the way. I'm afraid I don't understand what that means. Team Con Siete. I don't understand what that means, I'm afraid. TWH, the Watford Hornet, Mr. Jude Baines. Good to see you, Jude. He's gone for 1-0 Brentford. Hope you're doing well, Jude, mate. I haven't seen you in the chat for a while, so it's good to have you back in the streams. 1-0 to the Bees. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Bazik, I don't understand what the message says, I'm afraid, mate. I could have a look at. Wonder if Google Translate can help me out with this. If there's a message I don't understand, I tend to use Translate. For that, detect language. Team. Right. Con C. Just trying to get this message translated so I can understand it. So Yete GY. What's wrong with eh? What's wrong with it? Nothing wrong with me. What? Okay. So apparently that message means what's wrong with you? I mean, there's not wrong with me other than I'm autistic, but there's nothing wrong with me. Okay. Right. Okay. Love a player final. Oh yeah, definitely. Can't beat your player final. D Cube 1306. Hey, we got some good names coming in here, haven't we? More excited about this than the Champions League final. I think a lot of people are, especially Championship fans. Championship's the best league in the world, by the way. Probably more entertaining than the Premier League. Although this season's Premier League season has been quite exhilarating. It's been a strange season, I think, for all clubs, not just in the Champions League, in the Championship or in domestic leagues, but in the cup competitions as well. We've had some shocks here and there. But I'm looking forward to it, really. I always look forward to these player finals. And don't forget, you can tune in tomorrow if you want, by the way. We're doing the League 1 and League 2 player finals tomorrow and Monday, as well as the Champions League final later on tonight as well. They were showing highlights the other day of the 4-4 Charlton. Oh, the Charlton-Sunderland player final. Oh, that's gone back a long time. Going back a while, isn't it? As how far are we going back? Certainly a couple of years ago, haven't we? Well, the fans are in the stadium, and the players will be coming out very shortly for the final, and we'll get this final underway as soon as possible. I'm looking forward to it. Let's just get the sound. Oh dear. Let's just get this sound on so I can hear everything.
There'll be some that'll be relaxed, but maybe too relaxed. And everybody sort of treats building up to the game differently. And what you've got to do is, like I said before. Okay.
So if you just joined us, welcome along. You're listening to. I say you're listening. I'm not used to speaking on the radio. I keep saying you're listening to it. It's a force of habit. But you tuned into this watch along, hosted by me, Mr. Darrell Johnson, live from the Middlesbrough up in the northeast of England. Greetings to everyone joining us from around the world, and it's great to have your company. Straight onto an advert break instead. Okay, the Huddersfield player final a few years ago was the most boring one. Yeah, it wasn't that exciting. The Reading Huddersfield one, it was exciting because it did go to penalties, but the game as a whole wasn't the best, to be honest with you. I mean, the Europa League final this year wasn't particularly good either. It went to penalties, and then sadly United lost. But that was an exhilarating penalty shootout as well. So these finals mean a lot to all teams participating, and it's always good for neutral fans' perspective. You know, always enjoy watching these as a neutral as well. So the 25th of May 1998 was when it was 4-4 for Sunderland against Charlton. That'll have been at the old Wembley, because I remember from 2001, I think it was, they started playing all the finals at the Wembley Stadium in Cardiff, which, for those who don't know, is now called the Principality Stadium. Obviously, those who live in Cardiff and Swansea, etc., in Wales will obviously know that. But for those who don't know, the Millennium Stadium is now called the Principality Stadium. And I've been to the Principality Stadium on 2 occasions. One for a tour. I fancied a tour one time, and then the other time was for Manchester United against AC Milan in that pre-season tournament. Well, the players are in the tunnel.
Then it changes. I would give everything to be out there in front of these fans. It's just an amazing occasion, amazing atmosphere.
How's the famous daddy doing today? Is he watching the game? I don't think so. I think he's downstairs. He's downstairs sorting his laptop out, I think. So, Steve Cooper against Thomas Frank. English versus Welsh. Brentford against Swansea. this is going to be a great game, hopefully. Flying back in, 43 views. Yeah, no, it's going well tonight. And as I say, if you haven't got your predictions in, make sure you get them in. We've literally got about 3/4 of the page full in this book with predictions, so we're doing well. But before the players come out, very quickly, the fattest knight at the round table was Circumference. He accumulated his weight to too much pie. Oh dear me. So yeah, that's one of the jokes that's going to be coming out today. Like to see you streaming this, as your channel would be dead for a couple of weeks. Yeah, no, before the use. Please welcome onto the field for the Championship Player Final 2021, Swansea City and Brentford. Best of luck to all the Brentford and Swansea fans in the live chat. Best of luck for the game. And may the best team win. Looking forward to this. There he is, the top scorer in the Championship, Mr. Ivan Toney. Up against a former Premier League player and another man scoring a lot of goals in the Championship, Andre Ayew. Welcome by the way to Timber Eclipse. Good to see you. Yeah, it would be pretty dead, the channel, really, if I hadn't done this, to be honest. I did realise, because we would have had the Euros soon. It's time for the national anthem of England. Of course, the Swansea fans will boo because don't like England, do they? God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. No surrender. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. Here we go. Oh, I didn't know about this. I didn't know they were doing the Welsh anthem. Mad van Nadayan and woolly me, glad by da chantorion, ein rogue you're no free. I go wa fell we glad gan we tramad. Dros why did call the sant I grad. Grad plaidul woy fame glad. Tramoin fear, be half boy. Oh bloody hell! Cause why did he win half bow? Jesus. Yes, right. I didn't know they were doing the Welsh anthems. Good job I know. It's a good job I know national anthems, isn't it? Good job I know a lot of the national anthems, eh? Oh, dear me. I didn't realise they were doing that. I didn't actually have time to prepare, mind. Well, that was... I attempted it. I gave it a good go, I'll say. I will just let you know, by the way, my Welsh pronunciation's not the greatest, but hey, I gave it a try though, so. But yeah, I do learn a lot of national anthems. It's a bit of a weird hobby I tend to do. It's a weird thing I do, but there you go. If I'd known they were going to do the Welsh anthem, I would have I would have rehearsed it ages ago, but I didn't know. Okay, so it's a 4-3-3 formation for Swansea City. They've got Woodman in goal, the back four of Norton, Cabango, Quay and Bidwell. In midfield is Conor Hurahan, Fulton and Grimes. And up front is Roberts and Lau on the wings with Andre Ayew as the centre forward. For Brentford, they've got David Weyer in goal. The back three, is Dalsgaard, Janssen and Pinnock. In midfield is Woodersley, Janelt, Jensen and Canos, along with Emiliano, and up front is Embreno and Tony. He scored 26 goals with his feet this season, Ivan Toney. Yeah, apologies about that. Yeah, didn't expect that. But I do learn national anthems. I don't know why I do, but it's just something just one hidden skill I have. Wales is one of them, but I didn't realise they were doing it. I didn't realise they had the Welsh anthem. But, oh well, here we go.
Here for the first time as an active participant, Steve Cooper. He's been here to watch his father referee on a couple of occasions. He's been here to soak up the acclaim for the Under-17 World Cup triumph with England.
Going to get underway. It's time to get underway. It's the Championship playoff final. The players will take the knee first of all before we get underway. We're off! Here we go! It's the EFL Championship playoff final. We are underway. Brentford against Swansea.
Brentford winning the right to wear their home strip because they finish higher in the table. Third against fourth. And definitely with some ghosts to exorcise. Swansea facing the team.
Alright, best of luck to the two teams. We're underway. Brentford are going from right to left towards the goal where the Swansea City fans are. And Swansea going from left to right in their away shirt, which is a bluey kit. It's a blue kit. I think it's blue. It's a bluey pink kit, whatever it's called. They're blue and pink kit. They're going towards the stand where the Brentford fans are. So already Brentford with the ball down this right hand side. I'm pretty certain, yeah, I mean, I can't see their coach staying on for too much longer if they don't go up this season. So there's an opportunity, which Swansea will just get that clear. Jake Bidwell cleared that away. That's out for 4 into Brentford on the right hand side of the penalty area. It's a long throw in. Oh! What was the point in that? What was the point in that? A long throw in towards Worslev, who was literally near the was literally at the bar line, and it bounced past him, and out for a goal kick. What was the point in that? That was a wasted throw in that. Yeah, we got the Champions League final. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. I do like the stream, we haven't already done so. And our Iron Brew for today. It's the big cans today. It's the only one I've got left, actually. So our big can of Iron Brew is open. This is for the regulars. And, oh, well, Embreno goes down under pressure. Referee doesn't give a penalty. Chris Kavanagh is the referee. The regulars will know this. Up your nose! That seems to be one of the catchphrases on the channel. No idea why on earth my dad suddenly came out with that. But there you go. There's Gay in the ball. And straight back into the defence for Swansea. Playing a high line. Their entire defence is at least at the halfway line, if not further. Scotty will see you in the Prem. Yep, and it'll be 6 points for United, I think. didn't actually take this off, did I? There you go. So yeah, if you just joined, your predictions are already closed, and that's the book closed. Yep. Oh, that was a ball towards Ivan Toney, headed away. Volley towards goal, and that is absolutely dreadful. There's nowhere near.
Just leans into his man, doesn't foul him, he just knocks Tony off balance, and sometimes that's all you can do. You know he's stronger than you, he's better in the air.
Okay, looks like someone in the chat is religious. He's put something from the Bible in the chat here. I mean, this isn't a religious stream, but I can understand because I'm Christian in a way. Angus McIntosh, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Yep. Lord rest his soul. That's yeah, that's no, that's not. That's not right, isn't it? Yeah. In the Lord we trust. I'm not really religious, but I'm Christian, but I'm not very religious, really. I don't really go to church very often. I only go to church at Christmas, normally. I'm at the ground, I'm a natural, but I'm on the Brentford side. You're at the ground here? Alright. England have a couple of games in the Riverside next week. Yep, I'm going to be going to them. I'm going to the Austria one. I couldn't get tickets for the Romania one because it was already sold out. Welshie has put, hey, hello. First yellow card of the game has been dished out by Chris Kavanagh, and I think it's gone to Conor Houlihan actually. Let's have a look. Oh! The ball goes past him and into their challenge. Yeah, that's not a nice challenge, that. So yeah, yellow card for that. It's Matt Grimes. Sorry, I thought yeah, it's Matt Grimes. Me and Daz are going to the Austria one on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm in the West Lower. I'm in Block 1, which isn't the block I normally sit in. It's Block 8 normally, but well, you'll be the favourites against us. That's no surprise, but always good to see an upset. Well, if it's away from home at Carrow Road, I don't see United losing because our away record's brilliant.
We should say happy birthday to him today. He's 28 today.
It should be decent. It won't happen now. 6 minutes in, and neither team really having any big chances. But so far, Swansea probably having more of the ball. Brentford having the one only half decent opportunity, which they completely wasted. Liam White, what's up? Hello. Jeremy Rotterdam, hi all. Yes, hello. Let us know let us know if you watch where you're watching from. I got the wrong teeth in today. Let us know where you're watching from. What I was saying. Nearly 7 minutes in. What was that? I was meant to be a long ball from the halfway line for Swansea towards the penalty area and straight out for a goal kick. As I would say, what a good pass! What a good pass that wasn't. Watching from Rotterdam in Holland. Ah, you're watching from the Netherlands. Yes, good to see you. Thank you very much for watching. I've got a friend who's from Holland. I have a friend who's from Holland. I don't really know Dutch, and that's about it. So, I don't know Dutch, I'm afraid. Yeah, we will be. United will be the favourites going into that game, won't they? So, it wouldn't surprise me. Hopefully we play better against Norwich than we did against the other sides in yellow. Yeah. Did we even play anyone? Did he even play anyone in yellow? Oh, Villarreal, didn't they? Yeah. Amadou is watching from Dubai. Oh, thank you very much for joining us from Dubai. Beautiful city. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's a beautiful city. I've never been. I don't really go abroad, I'm afraid. I haven't got a passport, so... the only places I've been abroad is... Oh, that's a pen! That's got to be a pen! Yeah, penalty to Brentford! Penalty to Brentford! Freddie Woodman, the goalkeeper, came out. None of the... Well, it's a bit of a mix-up, I think. As the ball comes through... A ball comes through from Sergi Canos, a low ball. Embreno gets to it first. I don't think any of these... None of the Swansea defenders even picked him up. Embreno gets there first. Woodman comes out. He takes him down. It's a penalty to Brentford. Will it be a yellow card for Woodman or not? No. If you like men wear glasses. Well, it's not necessarily. But it is a penalty to Brentford, and it's a chance for Mr. Ivan Toney to take it. And funny enough, he is the one who's going to put the ball down on the spot. Brentford fans... Oh, just seen the Brentford fans in the stand, they are nervous. It's a penalty for Brentford, a chance to make it 1-0 in the playoff final. Ivan Toney against the keeper, Freddie Woodman. Right-footed. And it's into the bottom corner. Brentford have the lead. And it's the top scorer, Ivan Toney, with a cool penalty. What a cool penalty. Brentford have the lead. It's Ivan Toney. What a start to the final. It's the top scorer, Ivan Toney, with the penalty. Cool penalty. The usual, very slow. There's barely even a one-up. He just literally one step straight into the bottom corner. Freddie Woodman does go the right way. He goes the right way, but there's too much power on the penalty. Straight into that bottom corner. What a penalty that is. Great start for Thomas Frank's side. It's 1-0 to the Bees. And that was in first 10 minutes. Brentford have the lead. Brentford's goal scored in the 10th minute from Ivan Toney. And that could be the goal that sends him to the Premier League, because we all know that one goal can mean a lot in these playoff finals, as we've seen in the last couple of years. Last season, Brentford lost to Fulham by 1 goal. Aston Villa by 1 goal. Aston Villa beat Derby by 1 goal. So, in the last couple of years, 1 goal has made a difference. And that could be crucial. That could be a crucial goal. Plus, Steve Cooper's only ever won once against... He's only ever won once, by the way, against Thomas Frank. Yeah, I've noticed, by the way, that it seems to be buffering on the YouTube app, but it's not buffering on here. There's nothing to do with OBS, so I don't know why. It might be because on the YouTube app, the stream quality on the YouTube app just goes up and down and up and down. There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. I don't know if Brentford have the ability to stay in the Premier League. The Swans don't, to be fair. I don't think either of them will stay up if they do go up. I don't think either of them will stay up, but we'll see what happens. Hey, we don't know. We've seen teams go up and then do well. Sheffield United nearly got into Europe and then got relegated the next season. Brentford scouting is exceptional. Oh, they've got good backroom staff. Brentford really have got good backroom staff. Backroom. I said Swansea. To be honest, I don't think either of them would stay up, but we've been proved wrong in the past, really, haven't we? So you never know. Would love to see Toney at West Ham. I don't know if he'll be in. I don't know if he'll do it in the Premier League. We'd have to see. The whole stand was gassed if you didn't know I'm at the game. I know you're at the game, because you'd already said. As a free kick came into the box of Brentford, goal kick. But what a start to the game then. So, incident. Sergi Canos receives the ball on the left, runs into the centre. He plays a lovely ball through from it's about 35-40 yards out he is. He plays a low ball through the centre. I think he's targeted it towards Ivan Toney. It goes straight past Ivan Toney. And Breno manages to get to it first before Freddie Woodman, and then Freddie Woodman gives away a penalty. All the teams who stay up spend a bulk of money. Yeah, they do, to be honest with you. You have to spend a lot of money to stay up, really. You need good players. Will Norwich stay up? I don't think so. They go up and down and up and down. They're up and down like a yo-yo. No disrespect, but I think Scotty B will admit that as well. They go up and down like a yo-yo every 2 seconds. So, yeah. Oh, is the stream that far behind?
They've just been a little bit rattled here, Swansea. They just need to settle themselves down.
Oh, no, it's not. Probably not, hence why I like the Championship. If Norwich keep hold of Aaron's Buendia, well, put it this way, Buendia's being targeted by Arsenal. There's a few clubs after Buendia. So, whether they'll keep him, I don't know. They have to keep hold of him. Let's go. This is exciting. Yep. Ooh, goal. Yep. Will Brentford bottle the playoffs? If they win, I mean, put it this way, if they can keep hold of this lead going into half time, then they have the momentum going into the second half, don't they? So it's 1-0 to Brentford already. And that is a few predictions gone already, so there you go. 3-0 Swans is wrong. Goodbye to that one. That one's wrong as well. And everyone else is still in play. I tell you, how good is Embreno? Embreno's a really good player. Really is a good player. It's a very underrated player for me. I think he's a really good player. That's a long ball down. It's going to try and find Embreno. But it does go out of play. Oh! The throwing goes Brentford way. I thought that was going to be a phone to Swansea, that, but okay. Well, it's not going according to plan for Swansea, is it? The Brentford fans shouting, "Come on, you bees!" It's a long throw in again in towards Pentieri, and again it's wasted. Another wasted throw. I don't know why they're trying that. They're trying the long throws into the box towards the bar line so they can try and pull it back. But again, it goes straight out for a throw in. What's the point in doing that? You're just wasting opportunities doing that. Really are wasting opportunities. But if you have just joined, 1-0 to Brentford. Penalty from Ivan Toney has given Brentford the lead. It was inside the first 10 minutes. We are 16.5 minutes in. Hey, cheers. The game is still alive. Oh, no, the game's still alive. Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying for people who've just tuned in. Okay, we had about 40, 50 people in earlier. Now we've only got 17. But to be honest with you, it doesn't worry me. We get people popping in and out all the time, so everyone's welcome. I might start doing neutral streams more often when I've got time, because I'm enjoying these. And we got the League 1 and League 2 finals, and there'll be quite a lot of people interested in them because there's been some really good semi-finals in League 1 and League 2. Really enthralling semi-finals. That was a terrible cross. Who was that from? Sergi Canos puts a ball into the box. Straight to no one other than the keeper. Some of the crosses into the box are terrible, aren't they? Dear me. But a decent final so far, but Brentford having the initiative already. Are Ipswich in them? Not that I know of. It's Lincoln and Blackpool, so the two really good sides actually this season. I'm glad it wasn't Sunderland, but there you go. But if you just joined us, hello from sunny Teesside today. It's sunny Middlesbrough. It's sunny. I can't open the window. Let me get up and open it myself. Fig again to the box. It's headed away by Brentford. Just go and open this window. Oh, it's like a sauna in here. Open the door for us a bit. Oh! An opportunity. No, maybe not. Brentford on the counter attack here. Try and get into here again. An opportunity. Worslev into the centre. Here's a shot. 2-0! It's 2-0! It's 2-0! Brentford score on the counter attack. It's 2-0. It's Emiliano. Two shots, 2 goals for Brentford by the looks of it. Wow. Well, who saw this coming? 2-0 to Brentford. It's good defending by Brentford to get that cross away, and then they catch them on the break. And Breno, one from his own half, keeps the ball, plays it to Worslev, who's in the box on the left, plays it into the centre, and then a first time shot straight past the keeper by Emiliano. 2-0 to Brentford. 2-0 to Brentford. What a finish. 2-0 to Brentford. And I tell you what, is there any way back for Swansea? Is there any way back for them? Steve Cooper is just thinking, what are we meant to do there? Great goal that. On the counter as well. So, some more predictions have gone. 1-0 Bees is gone. 2-1 Swans is gone. 1-0 Bees. 2-1 Swans. Oh! Is that in? No, it's not in. Oh my... Oh my God. I didn't quite see what happened, but the ball just cannoned off the underside of the crossbar and I believe bounced out. It's going to be a yellow card for a bit of a silly foul. Well, are we going to see that replay? What actually happened? It's a yellow card for Tony, actually. Ivan Toney's on the yellow card. So, let's have a look. Ivan Toney chests it down. He volleys it from 20 yards. Ooh, it bounces. Bounces off the underside of the crossbar. And back out. It's nearly in, actually. I beg your pardon, it's Emiliano who's been booked, sorry, not Ivan Toney. But I'll tell you, that would have been a goal and a half, that. What a goal that would have been. Wow. Nearly 3-0 that. 1-1's incorrect. And everyone else is in. Still in play. Well. Who saw this coming? Who saw this coming? It's a ball in for Swansea, and it is straight out for a goal kick. It's a terrible ball in. I'm on the lowest latency, and because of what's going on, the stream's now miles behind. Oh, it's a good goal. Ah, oh, come on.
It's usually just that in the Championship playoff final. Well, how do Swansea gather themselves?
come on.
To make acquaintance with the ball. He's rather bypassed Ayew and Lowe so far, but here is Jamal Lowe.
And I get people asking me why I don't do streams down. Oh, come on. Here.
The vision